Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Kev, your boy Chris, and Elijah. What's up? I got the soundboard. We back again. Hey! Oh yeah. This is up. That is up. Oh man. So we recently, this Friday, at least I did. Chris, I don't know about you if you did on Friday.
Yeah.
We went to go see, not together, but we went to go see Superman. It's amazing. I actually like the movie. If you don't mind me starting off,
Go ahead.
it reminded me of just a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit of the 1978 Superman. At least that feel, especially the trailer when it came out. I got that 1978 vibe of the movie. And yeah, Chris, I don't.
To me, okay. So I'm stuck on where I want to place this one. So for me, I want to place this one right under Man of Steel. Okay. For me, like, because Man of Steel was still so good. Like the way it colored looked, the way they had him look, the tone, everything. It was just, it was there.
Yeah.
Really wish we got a second one.
Yeah.
Really wish we got a second one to that. But when it comes to this movie for me, I'm ranking it right under Man of Steel.
Okay.
Because we got everything that people also wanted in Man of Steel, or like for a follow-up, like Crypto and everything else going on. All the rest of the story. We didn't get the whole, oh, he's a child. And we bypassed that. More of everything else. This is what everybody wanted.
Yeah.
Same thing they do with Batman. They keep telling us the same old story. They skipped it, and that was good. Then they had their moments where they went back and they talked about it. But overall, this movie was good.
Yeah,
it was really good, especially the build up that they did with his problem with Lex Luthor, and then him and Lois, like how they brought it, how they introduced it, like, oh, you keep getting the interviews and all this other stuff. Low key, you didn't even know they're already a thing. Right. They did it. They did it so good. Yeah. And is this like his second year?
This is 3 years.
3 years. 3 years. Yeah. So the way we got it early on as like the opening, it's like, okay, this is like his third year, and then they open it with him. Yeah, he just lost his first fight.
Yeah. What? Nobody was good enough to challenge him. That's amazing. I like the beginning opening where it said 3,000 years metahumans were introduced. And 3 decades ago, I forgot what it said, but 3 decades ago, something happened with metahumans. And then 3 hours ago, Superman, something like that. And then 3 minutes ago.
Yeah. He lost his first fight.
But I like that.
Metahumans thing. I like how they did that because that literally sets up the groundwork for everything.
We don't have to explain how people got their powers.
No,
none of that.
It's already lined up, and then Hulk Girl being in there, Mr. Fantastic being dog. That set me off. Once I saw him on the screen, I was like, they did it right. They did it right.
Yes, Mr. Fantastic in the whose show was he in? Was he Supergirl or Flash? I think he was Supergirl.
I think it was Supergirl.
Yeah. The TV show on CW. I liked him. I just didn't like how poofy puff afro, and then when he was Mr. Fantastic braids. Where'd that come from? How do you do that? But Mr. Fantastic in the comics didn't even have braids, so that made no sense.
I think they, just like how they did with Green Arrow, they kind of had to put their little spin on it, like for them, because Green Arrow wasn't really accurate that much, right? It really wasn't. But I think that was their way of putting a spin on it. I didn't like it, like the way they did Mr. Fantastic in the series, right? But in this movie,
they did a good job.
They did a good job,
a real good job.
I will say, it wasn't really a cameo. Basically, let you know, hey, in the second one, we're going to have Supergirl.
Yeah,
but
she's going to have her own movie. Actually,
I know. Yeah, I saw them doing the behind the scenes. That looked amazing. Yeah, James it looked amazing.
Man. You know what you're doing, James.
Yes,
you know what you're doing.
Yes,
this is your debut. I want to say debut for the movie. Film, and obviously not his first
for the DCEU.
For DC, yeah, and he did a good job, and everything actually ties in. So the animation is going to tie in, and the movies are going to tie in. Yep. TV shows, they're all going to tie in, and I think this was a great introduction and to start off the rebirth of DCU, because that's what this is, a rebirth really, for the movies and everything connected to it.
And it's a good rebirth. It's a really good rebirth, because now you could tell when you guys go to see this film and you haven't seen it yet, you're going to be able to tell that what they said was true. Superman was going to be the groundwork for the whole DCEU. You can literally tell just by how they went about the what's the word for the vibrantness and everything else with the color.
Yeah,
the Man of Steel was not as vibrant as that was, because I saw it in the 40X. That's just what I every hero movie I'm seeing in 40X, action movie 40X. But even seeing in 40X with the 3D glasses on and the seats moving and everything, outside of that, but to see it in the 3D, to see how vibrant it was. How vibrant it was when he what part was that? When he was that when he lost the battle? When he
first lands in the snow?
First lands in the snow and he whistles for Crypto?
Yeah.
And Crypto came running so freaking fast. Yeah. That right there let me know, it's gonna be vibrant. Right. When you saw how the snow was and then the blue sky and you saw all that and then you saw the
clear.
It showed you the layout of hey, this is what you're gonna get. This is how the movie's gonna be. It was basically the groundwork, and I was like, oh, I'm here for this. Right. I'm here for this. Crypto wasn't listening, and then you found out
Rocky wasn't listening.
Yeah. And then you seen what he did with Supergirl at the end, and was it? It was number 4. He was like, wait, was it number 4 who said that to him?
Yeah, number 4.
He was like,
now I get that. I get yes. That makes sense. Because she doesn't have any control over
No. And she's laughing as he's ragdogging her. I was like, yo, Crypto. And yeah, they showed Crypto's strength in the movie. Well, not really. Like they showed his speed. His speed. But at the end, the way he ragdolled Supergirl.
Oh yeah.
They showed his strength. And in the end.
And Lex.
Yes.
And Lex.
Dog.
Now did that scene remind you of Hulk and Loki with the whole
slam
on the side?
Yes.
I was sitting there, I was like, yeah, get him.
But
get him.
To me, that came out of nowhere. Yeah. He got in his face. Next thing you know, bam, rag, boom, boom, boom. He's like, put him down, stop it. He wouldn't stop. He just wouldn't stop.
I was like, yeah, get him. Lex.
Yep.
Lex played the actor for Lex.
It's the same guy who plays
Beast and X-Men.
Yes.
I wrote his name. Oh, there we go. Nicholas Hoult, I think. Nick, you are the man in every movie that you've done. I've only seen the X. I know you did like a wizard thing.
He also did Zombieland. The same guy in Zombieland.
Yeah. That's an excellent actor.
He has a lot of movies under his belt.
Yeah. He did a really good Lex Luthor.
Dog, he killed that role.
I want to just say everything I felt like I was reading a comic book in a movie form. That's how it felt to me. Like I felt like I'm sitting down, I got the comic book open. Lex Luthor is acting like Lex Luthor, and he's up to no good, and he's beating Superman.
And he's thinking always not one step, 3, 4, 5 steps ahead. And it showed even outside of the battle, just the way he knew Superman's going to do this. I know he's going to go here. I know he's going to do this. He's going to do it in this order. This is how he's going to do it. This man been studying, and they said that. Yeah. They said that. They said he already knows what his next move is going to be. He been knows it. He been studying him more than anything else. He was obsessed, but that's Lex Luthor. Yeah. That's what he was. He was obsessed. He wanted him eliminated, and you could tell it was more Yeah, for the story, they were saying like, oh, he needed part of not. I'm about to say Bulgaria. It's not Bulgaria, but
both area, something.
Yeah, the area. Yeah, he wanted part of that land to build all that stuff, but you could tell it really did hurt him that he did not win. Like it hurt when you saw him starting to cry. It hurt him that he did not win. Right. So you can tell, it goes deeper than that. Like the fact that I want you gone, and he broke it down in the movie. Yeah. I want you gone. I don't want you around. You're in my way. I need you out of my way. Right. Just the level of intensity that he put in, I was like, dog. Yeah. This is what we need.
That's the true Lex Luthor right there. Superman Return, that movie, I felt it with Kevin. I can't remember his name, but Kevin. That
I know you're talking about.
Lex Luthor, but this Lex Luthor is, I feel like, comic accurate versus the Lex Luthor from the 70s movies and the one from Superman Return. And Smallville, you kind of saw glimpses of Lex Luthor.
So I can't even say nothing about Smallville.
You never seen it?
So when Smallville came out, right, that was like 12, or was it earlier than that?
Early 2000.
Yeah. So when it came out, honestly, I never saw the trailer. I just knew, Smallville's coming on. I didn't know what Smallville was about because remember the first season they weren't doing the whole when it says Smallville and then the background then it shows the S. That was later on in the seasons. When it first came on, I said, what is this? I put it on and I saw that when it said Smallville, it didn't do anything to symbolize Superman. So I didn't know that. So I saw the opening, I was just like, all right, what is this? Like, I didn't know what it was. I never saw a trailer, never saw anything. It was like as it got into I think the third season, I think it was no, it wasn't the first season. It wasn't the first season. It was like by the second or third season when they started advertising it more because now they have a lot of watchers. And then the trailer, you know how they do like new episode of Smallville, new season of Smallville, whatever. They started doing the S. I was like, wait, that's what Smallville is? I didn't know. So I was just like, dude, what is this? So it hit me. I was like, man, no, I can't start watching it now because everybody been watching it. I didn't know what it was. Now I'm pissed. No, I can't. I can't watch it now. And to this day, I still refuse to watch it because I'm petty. I'm just petty. So, was it good though?
It was amazing. Like it has its moments. Of, it's kind of
I mean, like as an overall series.
As an overall series, it was good because it was a version of Superman where he's not Superman. You get it? Like
so he's still just Clark.
He's Clark Kent, but does Superman things. Like, So they refer to him as the red and blue blur, because that's all he was a blur. As he runs, because he's running by fast, he's not flying. At the end of the last season, I think they got up to like 11 seasons.
11.
Yeah. That's how we got Green Arrow and everything else after that. But 11 seasons, we didn't even get Superman in.
I said 2 or 3. It's 11.
11, yeah. It's one of the longest superhero series ever. Smallville was good because it gave you Clark Kent and Superman from a different angle.
So wait a minute. Now we're talking about Superman, but now I'm invested now in this now. So wait a minute. So you're telling me all like 10 or 11 or 10 and a half seasons is basically him being Clark Kent, but towards the end of the final seasons where, all right, we're going to start showing a little bit of Superman.
Final season, like the last couple of episodes, it's like one of those where like the last episode time jumped.
Gotham.
Right. It time jumped Superman. Because I can't remember his name, but the actor that played Clark Kent was like he didn't want to wear the suit. He didn't want to wear this at all. And it stuck too because we know Superman, but we got like a different version of Clark Kent still being a hero.
I got you.
Still doing things. We still got him with the black kryptonite, the green kryptonite, the red kryptonite. Sam Witwick, who plays Darth Maul, voice actor. He played Bizarro.
Okay.
In one season. That was a good
wait, like full blown Bizarro.
Full blown Bizarro. He like I guess a good couple of episodes too that he was in it. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, check it out. Don't let
I'm gonna have to watch it now.
Yeah, put your pettiness aside. This Smallville was good, and we got Lana Lane way before. I think we got Lois like the last 3 seasons. I could be wrong, probably like 4, but she came in later. But Lana Lane was the love interest. We got to see the guy in the chair or the girl in the chair, like Spider-Man, like the guy in the chair with his high school friends. So it was pretty much high school going to a young adult, like early 20s.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, so
that actually sounds interesting.
Smallville was good. Definitely give it a shot. If you haven't seen Smallville yet, give Smallville a shot. Because Smallville, for TV purposes, set out the groundwork for Green Arrow, or Arrow. Set out the groundwork for Flash. Well, no, Gotham came later. So you had Arrow, Flash, then I think Gotham came in, but it was separate from anything. And then who else came out from DC? Supergirl, Black Lightning. But then even then, for the Marvel side, we got Jessica Jones. We got
what's his
Luke Cage.
Yes, Luke Cage. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
We got nobody like Iron Fist. I liked it. I wasn't. And Daredevil. So I mean, Smallville, it showed executives that, hey, look, maybe other than the big screen, we can actually do something for a small screen.
Well, Arrow to me was Smallville. I didn't watch when they announced Arrow. At that point, I think it was a year prior, I was playing Marvel vs. DC. No, the DC was Marvel vs. DC. No, it wasn't Marvel vs. DC. Whatever the DC game, Mortal Kombat in DC, I think it was.
Okay.
You know the game we're talking about, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. When I played with Arrow, I was like, just seeing his ability, I was like, yo, I like this guy. I like this guy. Then I started reading the comics with Arrow and everything like that. I was like, okay. Then next year, Arrow. I'm like, all right, yeah, here we go. And it was good. I hung in there for the first 4 seasons. And then after that, it kind of dipped a little bit for me. I was like, all right, what's going on? Like, it kind of dried up. It rose back up, but then it dipped again. I was like, But it was good. It was solid. It was a solid show.
I didn't watch Arrow until, like, maybe a couple of seasons when it was starting to go off and Flash came on. At that time, I was more so, like, outside playing ball and stuff like that. So, not that I left. It just wasn't my interest.
Yeah.
And it was Arrow.
It was, you had to be interested in Green Arrow in order to really want to watch it.
Right.
Same thing with, I guess people would say about Smallville. You had to really like Superman and want to know more about Superman in order to want to watch Superman.
Right.
Same thing you can say about Luke Cage and everything else. Same as that thing.
Yeah.
But overall, for it to have 11 seasons, saying that in today's world is crazy.
Yeah.
But back then, 11 seasons, that's like groundbreaking because a lot of shows only get like 5, 6, maybe 7 seasons.
If that.
Yep.
I think other than the daytime shows, NCIS, the original one, is still going. NCIS. But let's get back to. Oh, what's up, Elijah? You want to say something?
He wants his truck.
Oh, you're gonna have to wait for that, Elijah. I'm sorry, we recording it, buddy. Yeah. But back to the movie, Superman. How would you rate the characters?
I would say overall for me, Superman, he wasn't. Honestly, he wasn't the best Superman, but second best for me. Second best. Number 1, I'm gonna have to give it to Lex Luthor.
Yeah,
because he killed it in this movie. After Lex Luthor, I would have to say So Lex Luthor, Superman, next Mr. Fantastic for me. Outside of that, you can rank anybody else wherever you want.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Because those were I want to say just because they had the most screen time. It's not because of that. It's because of the way they did the character. the role that they played, how they looked, everything they did. It was just like, all right, yeah, I like this. I'm feeling this. It's good.
Right.
The humor, the seriousness, the back and forth banter. Yeah. Honestly, also, Green Lantern, I gotta give him the credit. I gotta give him that was spot on good. Like it was good.
So I'm not a Guy fan.
I'm not a fan, but it's still
Nathaniel. Nathaniel, he
him in the role. Yes.
And any role he does is amazing. When he was like, "Hit me, go ahead, hit me, Sue." I was like, is he? No, he gotta say that for Batman because Batman is the one that punches Guy Gardner in the face.
Yes,
knocks out when he talking all that trash. But Nick played a good Guy Gardner, especially when he goes to save, the Bavarian people.
Yes,
I can't think of their name. Yeah. But when he goes to save them and he literally flips off the tanks. When I say flip off, I mean
like straight up. Like, and they're just popping up all over the place. But the other thing he did was that had me dying. He protected the kid, right? And it was right after that they were looking for Superman. It was him. They're like, "Oh, we're saved." He's like, "Yeah, Superman was busy." I was like,
"Oh, you take the credit, guy. Take the credit." And he's the leader of all people. I was dying. It was like the Justice Gang,
That part played a role at the end.
Yeah.
So when he was like, "Yeah, he can be part of the group. He can't be part of Justice Gang." I like that name. You're part of the team. Like,
because everybody's against that name, but you. So you can definitely join the gang. For Lois, I think her name is. I want to make sure I say her name correctly. Rachel. Yes. I can't pronounce her last name, but the actress that played Lois Lane, she not one for one looked like the actress from the 1970s movie, but like that plain old girl that can she's cute. I would holler at her. You know, she doesn't have to be, and that's what I like about it, because they didn't go for the baddest actress to play Lois Lane. They got somebody who's, I don't want to, look, I'm fat and ugly, okay? But they got like an average looking woman, and, you know, it's like, oh yeah, I would definitely date somebody like that. But this Lois Lane, I felt as though stuck true to the comic character as far as like the opening when she was interviewing Clark.
Yes.
Superman. She stuck true to the character. She wasn't sugarcoating. She's like, listen, if I was to really interview, which I'm doing, this is the questions I would ask. Make you feel uncomfortable, but that's the line of work. That's how this job works.
She played it perfectly as being a reporter. I'm going to ask, even though you're Superman, even though Clark Kent, I'm dating you, I'm going to ask the questions that are making... man, I'm tongue-tied. I'm going to ask the questions that are going to make you uncomfortable. Right. I'm going to piss you off. At the end of the day, I still love you. Right. But it's like... But you can tell he was getting mad at some of the stuff. And the way that they did it... Pause.
Like you can't say that like that,
but you know that answer. Pause. But you know why I did it. Pause.
Yeah.
Off the record. You gotta say off the record first. Well, not after. And what's his name? Killed his role. The other two, I gotta rank them. So wait, hold on. Lex Luthor, Superman, Mr. Fantastic, the chief reporter.
Perry White.
Yes.
Perry White.
I'm putting him on the list. The way he held the cigar, the way he kept it in his mouth, the way he just carried himself through the movie. He didn't have to do much, but he did it the way, if you watched the Superman and Batman series as a kid, or just the Superman one that came out after Superman and Batman, you know what I'm talking about. The way he holds the cigar and he still talks, he's like, like everything that he does. He just did it. He did it so good. And what was the other dude?
You want to talk about Perry? I mean, Jimmy?
Yes.
Jimmy was my guy, bro. Jimmy,
she's cute. What?
Jimmy was pulling baddies, okay?
But in his mind, he was just like, the girl was hot. He was she's cute. Really? I
was like, this is not the Jimmy I'm used to. I'm not used to Jimmy being able to just pull girls left and right like it's.
But he wasn't even talking.
Tuesday.
The other three, he wasn't even talking to.
Yeah,
like, he's so hot. He's like, who? But
for him to get Lex Luthor's girl, for her loving him like that.
Oh, I miss your mom. You met her that one time, but okay.
Yeah, like, okay. And she's like, wait, if I give you this information, are you gonna take me out? He's like, because he was happy. He's like, yeah, I got it. He's like, oh, yeah.
The whole weekend. Oh, weekend! It's like, well, I'm sorry, Jimmy, that take up so much of your time.
Yeah, like, yo, Jimmy, like, what? This ain't
just
the Jimmy
go
I'm
with
used
it,
to,
man.
bro. This is not the Jimmy I'm used to. I love this character, Skylar.
Yes.
Yeah, Skylar.
Yes.
Yo, Jimmy was he gets the trophy of the he gets the trophy. Yeah. Jimmy. It was a Superman movie, but it was really about Jimmy.
Yes.
Getting all the girls.
Honestly, he's the one who basically. Wow. Yes. He basically was the opener for like everything coming into play in the movie. If he didn't get the pictures, which was nothing but freaking selfies.
And and how like so you just looking at she's such a dense girl. She
knew what she was doing.
Was smart.
She knew.
So that kind of like played a good a good twist. Like I wasn't expecting it, but when he called her up, I'm like, well, how did Jimmy get this source? And then when it was revealed to be her, I'm like, oh, she's not dumb. Like
she's dippy, but she's not.
she plays it crazy for Jimmy, but I'm just like, yo, she's actually taking pictures
with it in the background on purpose
to
have everything lined up, so that way when she sends the evidence, it's like, oh, it looks just like this.
Yeah. So when he first got all the pictures, like selfies, like come on, I don't need no selfies. But it was smart, man. It was smart. And everybody in this movie. So I just want to let you know, in case you don't know, Rick Flag is the same actor that was in the Captain America. What was that? It wasn't Winter Soldier. It was. Oh yes, it was. It was Winter Soldier. But in DC, he's playing Rick Flag, and also he's the voice actor for the Rick Flag in the cartoon that came out. The name of the cartoon slips my mind, but everything is connected. So he voice acts Rick Flag for the cartoon, and now we finally get to see him in real life action.
Okay,
different hair color, but I guess they'll work it out some way.
Yeah. What did you think about Elephant Man?
Oh. Elemental Man?
They said so. I didn't hear them say that. I was listening for the name, and I heard Elephant Man, and everyone else in there was like Elephant Man.
Yeah, I think
like
so.
I was like, well, I knew what it was, but it sounded like he said Elephant Man in the movie.
It's two names for Metamorpho.
That's the name I knew.
Yeah, Metamorpho. And I thought they said Elemental.
Well, I'm pretty sure they did, but everyone in the theater, it was packed. Everyone said, "Did he just say Elephant Man?" Like everybody was saying the same thing, like whispering to each other, like, "This motherfucker just say Elephant Man,"
right? Because
that's what it sounded like. And I'm looking around like, "What the hell is that?" But I knew who it was. Right. But I'm just like, they got the name wrong in the damn movie. Like they didn't edit this out. I was like, all right, but his role
is so important.
Yes,
important.
So that part of the movie has like, oh, it touches your heart a little bit. But then it's like, oh, what is he capable of? If you don't know who he is.
There's actually, I think he gets a show too. I don't know if it's cartoon or live action, but he's getting a show.
Oh, he's getting a show.
James Gunn loves that character. That character.
Well, I can see why. I mean, they showed him off in that movie. They showed him off. I wasn't expecting them to show that much of him. Once they showed he could make kryptonite, I already knew he could do that anyway.
Right.
He can make anything. Yeah. Honestly. But once he made the kryptonite and he got that close to his face, it was the small things. He got close to his face burned. Yeah. And then later on, oh yeah, he has kryptonite poisoning. I was like, oh,
yep.
Oh, they're showing it.
Yep.
They showed the green. I was like, oh yes. It's a small shit. It's a small little shit.
And when he's like, I can't really create the sun. He's like, I know, but it's like I can get close to it, and it gave him enough energy to bust.
All I need is the atoms, the gas, and this and that and this. I was like, oh,
yeah,
you can make a sun. Yeah, you can make a sun.
How did Lex Luthor is crazy.
Understatement. Understatement.
Yes, it's an understatement.
He had all his high school friends that teased him.
The girl that made fun of him or wrote a bad report on Twitter or something like that in there. And he just had everybody locked up. I'm like,
these weren't even prisoners, though.
Right. They weren't like criminals or anything. No. They were actual people.
And not locked up like, oh, they're in like a small dungeon. No, they are in
a pocket universe.
A pocket universe, which means we have Earth and then there's space. Well, somewhere between Earth and space, he made a black hole, which is not a black hole. It's a whole nother universe. Mm-hmm. And then if you walk through there, you'll get to space. This guy, imagine taking anyone that ever made fun of you, teased you, talked to you wrong, laughed at you, stepped on your shoes, and you just capture them and you put them in the chamber and you lock them away into that pocket universe. That's exactly what Lex Luthor did. Mm-hmm. And it's crazy the amount of people that he has down there. Plus, he has people that the government doesn't want ever to get out, ever. So he has them in there as well. Which, saying that out loud, is crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, man.
It was wild.
Well, let's not forget, the one guy who held Superman one little time, just a regular Joe. Mm-hmm. Hey, let's play Russian roulette with his head.
Bro, I didn't think we was going to get that far with that. This Lex Luthor is different. I didn't think we was going to ever get that far with as far like to do something like that, but we did.
Yes,
and it was crazy.
Went that far.
So this Lex Luthor is different, and Superman said it. He's like, dude, why are you so obsessed with me? He's like, why are you so obsessed with me? Like, what are we doing? Like, leave me alone. Like, what did I ever do to you? I was just born. I came here, this and the third, and
his whole thing was because you're not from here,
right?
Which is wild because technically Superman hasn't done anything to even show that he's a threat,
right? Which
is what the one guy said on the cabinet. He was like, I don't really have a problem. I don't really have a problem with him. It's the metahumans haven't done anything wrong. Mm-hmm. I just don't fully trust them. Which what he said makes sense. Mm-hmm. You don't really know them. You don't know their intention, but they haven't done nothing wrong. So why would I go out my way to?
For 3,000 years, these people existed, and they haven't done anything.
Now at the end of the movie, he does say, "Okay, well, look now." Remember the one guy? He said to him, he was like, "Remember how you said it wouldn't be a problem? Well, now they're calling the shots." You could tell, like, he's saying, like, "Hey, man, this is concerning because now they get to call the shots. Right. That's not okay." Which, looking at it from his eyes, that's not okay.
Yeah,
that's not okay.
Because now you're gonna have people.
Because you're gonna have any metahuman now just showing up, doing whatever. Not talking about Superman, but well, technically you could talk about Superman because you ever seen Injustice. You would see why that's also freaking dangerous. Because Injustice, if you guys don't know, I'm not even going to explain it to you.
Video game. Just the Joker, Batman, Superman.
Oh, it's a movie. Bam. It's a movie. Remember, they made it into a movie.
Yeah, they made a movie. But
from the video game, it was from the video
Joker,
game. Yeah,
and Batman and Superman.
Yeah, so. And Shazam, who dies in there
in the game. Yeah. It was wild.
Shut.
It was wild. It was wild.
That was crazy. He stopped him right when he said, "Shut." Yep. No, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. He thought it was gonna give you time. Nah.
So, Superman, dude, he was not having it.
But honestly, if you feel like going to this movie, oh, Superman's weak, this, that, and the third, go watch Injustice. You will see how he's not weak. Go watch any animated Superman TV show. Mm-hmm. You will see his true strength, or just read a comic. If you can't get a comic for some reason, just honestly, you could YouTube the strength of Superman, and then we'll break it down to you. But I'll give you a quick 10 seconds of his strength. technically Superman has the power to punch a planet and make it explode. Technically, he has the power if Flash was to run. Doesn't matter how fast Flash is running. Flash could be running to the point that even he's out of breath. Superman can just do this right here and watch him.
Yeah, he can keep
and spot him. He can keep up with him like
so.
It's
If
nothing.
you've seen it was the Justice League movie.
Yes.
Where Superman was able to catch the Flash running behind him while he was holding off Wonder Woman and Cyborg. So he's actually pretty fast. But this movie, I think James Gunn did dumb down his powers a little bit.
He said he doesn't want to give him the strength where he can punch a planet and do that because he wants to make Superman for the movies more realistic to movies.
Right.
But he still has the strength and he still has the power that Superman should have. Yeah. But they're not going to show off the power of punching a planet, making it explode. They're not going to go that far, which makes sense because if you go that far, which is what a lot of people said, which a lot of people say about Superman movies back in the day was, how can you make a good trilogy of Superman movies if no one could ever stop him? Yeah. Which is the same thing why we never had a
Doomsday?
This is crossing over to Marvel. Sentry. That's why we never got a Sentry movie. Sentry is the Superman of Marvel.
Right.
That's why we never got a Sentry movie. Me, I'm one of those people. If you go back to our earlier movies when we talked about what movie was that? That was Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
We talked about Thunderbolts. You'll see I'm a big Sentry fan. Sentry never got a movie. I've been crying about getting a Sentry movie for the longest. I know the reason why we didn't get one, but I would read the comics and I'm seeing how strong he is. You just can't put that in film. Yeah. They found a way to do it. If they can find a way to do it that good, and they did a good job just introducing him, they can find a way to do Superman. Yeah. This was the way to do Superman, and it worked. It worked so good. And then the parent role that they did. And in the beginning of the movie, when you hear him ask for the parents, he's thinking about his parents from his home planet. Yeah. At the end of the movie, he says, "Show me my parents." He's asking for his parents that raised him on Earth. Right. So they tied it good. They showed that, okay, this Superman is aware of his parents, but he knows, well, really, I don't know the full message that they sent, so I can only go off what they did say, but I know what I was taught and raised. These are also my parents. Like, he didn't separate it. Like, he kind of changed it up a little bit. It was the way they did it. It was just like, oh, okay, I see what y'all doing.
But can we say that social media, real life and in this movie, is bad? Because
they showed that.
They, at an instant, the video's played. Like Luthor puts it out there. This is what his parents say. Now, in my mind, I'm like, all right, well, that could be ad-libbed, fake.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
And then when Mr. Terrific said, I know the people that they would have used to analyze it. This is real. This is what your parents. Now, we all know that originally he was supposed to come here and take over, right? Because that's what Kryptons did. They, some of them fly off and discover planets and kind of take over it. But I mean, just think of Lex did say, well, he's grooming us. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But I mean, come on, his planet parents, Mama Kent and John Kent, they did an excellent job, and I love how
they portrayed
them because that I felt like that was actually country folk. Yeah, I felt like that was country folk. The way they talked, and the way they
carried themselves on a farm.
Yeah, and cared for Clark, and
but the way you see Clark act, so that's something you gotta pay attention to. The way Clark acts when he's in the city, and then when he acts the way he's on a farm. Yeah. Total different person.
Yeah, different. He did a good job. Yeah. But when he's in the city, I've always felt he was arrogant. Even when he got his butt whooped, got back to the fortress, got the sunlight, went out, and he was just like, yo, number 4 was like, oh, man, you're not at 100%. You're only 80%. He's like, it's all right. I got to get back out there. I was like, no, dude. And then the way he was saying, he would report himself. Yeah, and just the way he was talking, I was like, this Clark is so arrogant.
But Lois called him out on it. She's like, you're talking about Superman in the third person? He's like, yeah, that's just something I do. She's like, yeah, stop doing that.
Yeah,
like,
you can't do that. You can't be ignorant, arrogant, and
third personing. Like, what?
You can't do that. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, Superman would do this. You're Superman, sir.
You are Superman.
That is you.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You're talking about. So, but I did like how this movie humbled him. Just a little bit.
No, it did.
It
did. You could tell. Especially the kryptonite. Once he got introduced to the kryptonite, from that point on, you saw the change. Because the poisoning, he went home, he had to recover. Right. They said, they hinted, they were like, this is the longest you ever slept in. You never slept in this long before. Like, hey, your behind was messed up.
Right.
You were messed up. So, but it was, even when he sat up, he went outside, was eating a bowl of cereal, which...
Bowl of cereal at any time is good, dude. Matter of fact, I went home from watching the movie and I made me a bowl of cereal. Man, cereal, dude. If I could sponsor, like, anybody that wants to sponsor this cereal-wise, I would love to sponsor. I love cereal. I'll eat whatever bowl you got for me. I'll eat it proudly. Right here on this podcast, I'll eat it proudly. In front of everybody's face, I love me some cereal. Oh, you gonna make me a bowl?
This dude said bowl of cereal.
Bowl of cereal, good, man. I'm getting a bowl of cereal. I'm gonna get on the podcast. I got me some Cheerios. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, Cheerios, sponsor us. I got you a shout out. That was a perfect timing.
Now that's the fire. As soon as it hit the table.
Perfect timing, dude.
You can't redo that. That's live.
You can't do that, dude. Man, put that joint in the oven real quick. Just a little bit of sugar. Man, I'll tell y'all, man. But he was eating the cereal and his dad came
out there. They had the conversation. They were talking about things. He told him how proud he was. You could tell that brought him back down. Yeah. Now I will say this: when he got his butt whooped, and they said, "Oh yeah, you got 3 broken ribs, a broken wrist, and you got a bruise on your lower intestine and your stomach," I was like, "Yo, he's fucked up." Yeah. But when they put that sunlight on him, and you're hearing the bones crack and everything back in the place, he's screaming or holding him down. Even then, he wasn't 100%. Right. He fell out the chair, and he was still trying to get him battled. Now, I will say 2 things. I will say that was him being arrogant, but also in his mind, he knew he was the only one that could protect. So in his mind, I will say yes, arrogance is definitely on the table for sure. It's definitely on the table because he knows no one can mess with him. But he also knew he couldn't show weakness, right? Because if you show it,
then
everyone knows. This is what we have to do to take him down. So I see why he did what he did. But he also had that trump card, crypto. Yeah, that was honestly a trump card because even when he was in the the fighting
underneath the thing.
Yes. Yeah. Crypto played that role. Yeah. And when they were in the universe,
this the pocket.
Yeah, the pocket universe. When they were in the pocket universe, crypto played a role. Yeah. A big role. Yeah. A big, huge role.
I like how crypto was a dog. I'm not really a fan of the CGI.
No,
compared to the CGI we've been seeing recently in these other movies. But I liked how crypto was an actual dog. And he did dog things. Played with the toys. Dog. When after Terrific was like, this joint ain't cheap, man.
No, come back. Come on.
Can we just say how Mr. Terrific was a true black guy? Because in the comics, Mr. Terrific is smart. I'm not going to say the word, but I don't feel the blackness of him in the comics. No. But in the movie, I was like, Mr. Terrific is an actual smart man, but he's also, I'm not going to say the word, black guy. We all know, if you know the word I'm talking about. Yeah, that word. Ninjas.
That's right. What I said.
Yeah. He said ninjas. But I felt like Mr. Terrific was definitely a ninja and a smart ninja that I was perfect. I saw an interview when the dude was going to offer him to help him get the code. Yep. He was like, "Man, I'm Mr. Terrific." He talked to the air. He talked to the actor.
He face palmed that girl.
It was the guy. He face palmed the guy. I'm Mr. Terrific. In the interview, he said he talked to the actor first. Said, "Listen, I'm a face palm you and say the line." and it was so good that James wanted a second take of it. And so I'm just like, that's something a ninja would do if he was that smart. So shout outs to Eddie.
He put his skills in the movie, so you got to see how fast he thinks, how well he thinks, and how accurate he can be. Yeah. Like the way that he broke it down, saying, "Hey, listen, man, we got to do this, this, and this, and this. This has to get closed up now. We don't have time for this." And the way that he went to Luthor's main office and he took over on the computer, no help needed. Right. Just did everything on his own. Right.
I liked how I like his scene when they got to the I guess we'll call it a base camp. And they walking through and they say, "Hey, you can't be here. You gotta turn around." He's like, "Oh yeah, this is the trajectory he was walking. This is there." And they started to come out and fight him. He put a bubble up. He went out there, started whooping their behinds. It was good. It was good. Yeah, it was good. Like he
wasn't trying. No, he was not trying.
Yeah, he's an action because he's a martial artist and all that, like top tier black belt, something like that. So Mr. Terrific, I feel as though in this movie was portrayed excellent. And this is the same actor who I feel as though he didn't really get to do that much in the X-Men First Class movie.
No, he did not.
He was the one that was able to touch anything and turn into transform into anything, which So I mean, shout outs to him.
But honestly, I'll tell you this: there wasn't really no one in this movie that you could honestly say, "All right, you didn't fit the role. You didn't carry that role. You didn't do the role good." Yeah, is this movie perfect? It's not perfect. There is some parts where you just like stated earlier, the way he's so cocky and arrogant, Superman in the movie. The way Lex Luthor, certain things, the way it was delivered, it's like, but after you watch the movie and you look at each and every character, like how we broke down, if not all the characters, damn near all of them. Right. Each one filled the role. Hawk Girl filled the role. She did the role perfect, especially when the one guy, the Bavarian president, was like, "Oh, you won't kill me." She's like, "I'm not Superman." She let him go. She let him go from high up. Like he's definitely dead. Yeah. But then they played it. I like the way they played it off. They played it all perfectly.
It was a lot of stuff that I was just not expecting. I was like, "Well, she's a superhero," but if she's actually from, I think the planet she's from is Terra, something with a Terra. Thanagar. If she's actually from Thanagar, that's something that a Thanagarian would do. Yeah. So I was like, man, everybody's playing their role expeditiously.
This movie was not rushed. Yeah. Not at all. Like
they took the time.
They took the time.
Jurassic World Rebirth.
Rushed.
This movie not.
You can tell they took over a year, maybe 2-3 years, and really got this movie down packed, broke down each character, had them fill their role. Everyone got time. Yeah. That's the thing. Even we didn't really talk about Lois Lane. She did her part.
She did an excellent job.
She played the role of I don't really do relationships like that. She filled that role, and then she also filled the role of the whole being the reporter, being the person who's not afraid to ask questions, being the person who's not afraid to put herself in the line of fire. Like she did everything that Lois Lane, if you read the comics, what Lois Lane does, she filled it. Like, everybody literally did their part. Let me see, we hit everyone, didn't we?
We almost hit everybody, but can we talk about Otis? Now, you might not know who Otis is. Otis is the black guy that was on Lex Luthor's side.
Listen here.
He reminds me of one of those, because we got him at work. When one of those old heads, he's like, "All right, that's it, everybody. Everybody did a good job." This and the third. It's like, nobody's here for you, Otis. Come to see this. Hey, they coming to see me. I'm here to see you, Otis. I mean, I didn't know his name prior to this.
If you're looking for him,
he played a good role.
They don't really mention his name, but first fight that Superman gets in, as soon as they basically won that battle. Yeah. You hear this man take off his headset. He's holding the pen. He's just like, "All right, we're done. We did it. We did it. All right, everybody, wrap it up. Round of applause. Round of applause. Round of applause." I was like, "Yo, this guy, he thinks he's Lex Luthor."
I did not like him. He did a good job. That's how you know you good. When I don't like
when you don't like him.
I didn't like him. I didn't like Lex Luthor. But I'm giving them their praise. They did an excellent job.
But he took it a step further. Remember towards the end when the rift was splitting and they were like, we gotta get out of here. He's like, we gotta make sure. we gotta make sure. Yeah. It's like, yo, this guy, he's like, no, we're staying here. Right. We're making sure this gets done. We're not leaving till the last minute.
Right.
And then it's like, when Lex was like, I was like, no, we gotta go. Lex is like, all right, hit the switch. He's so calm, just like,
yeah.
And they detach. I was like, yeah, see, this guy, he's up there with Lex Luthor. Like, he's just like, hey, what y'all worried about?
Right.
We got this. Yeah. Like, the cockiness, man.
Right.
Yeah, this.
Now, I wasn't surprised of Ultraman being Clark. Or the clone of him. I wasn't surprised. Like because there were a couple of people.
I was wondering who it was.
I wasn't.
I was wondering. So the only hint that I knew something was up, that it had to be a clone, was when he got the access granted to get into
the Fortress of
yes.
Solitude.
Once I saw that, I was like, all right, something's up.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew either you got the blood or you made a clone. I knew it right then. I knew it was one or the other. Right. I knew he probably got the blood because she landed right where he did, and he was already spitting up blood. Right. They probably just didn't show it. She scooped up the blood. Well, they had the sample.
No, matter of fact, Ultraman was that machine thing from Bolivia, or pretended to be from Bolivia. Yeah. That first fight scene. So that was him just in that suit.
Oh, no.
There's always
yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Lex got it from somewhere else.
So before that.
Yeah, Lex got it from somewhere else. Many years ago, he said, I've been waiting for, a strand of hair, and he was able to clone him from that. He said, but it was years ago or something like that.
So I'm thinking it came from earlier in the movie. Mm-hmm. All right, so.
Yeah.
Wait, damn.
But
damn.
I wasn't shocked. And here's why I knew I wasn't shocked, because they all do it in every movie where you get a character that you like from a different universe and they bring it into the movie. I said, you brought in Ultraman. Ultraman, for those who don't know, there's a universe, the third universe from the main universe for DC. And it's where all the superheroes are bad. Superman is Ultraman, he's bad. Technically, the Superman from Injustice.
Okay.
You got Wonder Woman, who's Superwoman in the Ultra universe. She's bad. You got Aquaman, bad. You got the Flash, bad. You got Owlman, not Batman, but Owlman. He's also bad. There's nobody good on that planet, and so I would have loved to get a third universe down the line once everything is successful with the Justice League and all that. Whenever they get to it, but because you brought in Ultraman, because you used the name. So once you use the name and you
already started something. It started something.
Yeah. So I wasn't shocked that.
But it could be a cameo. Like a one-off. It could be a one-off. They could be teasing it to see what people are going to be saying.
I mean, yeah.
It could be teasing it
for a namesake. You can say, okay, this is Ultraman, but then an actual Ultraman from the third universe.
Yep.
I can see you doing that, but I kind of don't like that. But I wasn't shocked when he came and opened the door. I was like, no, that's him. It's Clark. It's his clone. Like when his face was revealed, I was like, I was like, what y'all gasping for?
That was me.
You really
what?
You fell for the Odu Wabdu?
Yes. You don't know which button to press. Look at you. Just don't press it. See, now you messed up. You messed up. Stop it. Get some help.
That one was for me because I messed up. Well, yeah. It's unbelievable.
Unbelievable, you kept messing up.
Yeah, unbelievable. I kept messing up. Can we? We talked about Jimmy. We talked about Chief or Perry White. I mentioned it to you earlier.
Just call me Perry.
Just call me Perry. Don't call me Chief. We got like 7 minutes. I want to touch on like two people, and we'll start on the one that played the engineer. We'll start on her. She was a good villain. She was annoying, and I was shocked she survived whatever it was at that fight with Ultraman and Superman. I was shocked she's still breathing, but she's just unconscious. She tried to suffocate Superman, and this is where he stopped being arrogant and started thinking with his mind.
Yes.
He was like, listen, I need to get this out of me, so I'm gonna fly up. and they latched on to him. And I said, he's going into space. Either you're going to freeze and get off of him, or he's going to drop back down and get you off of him. And when he dropped back down, he's like, you need to break off because he's the only thing that's protected. Boom.
See, I thought so. I was thinking two things were going to happen. One, when he started crashing back down, and this one to me, I'm surprised they didn't do it. Mm-hmm. The speed and the velocity would have caused him to turn into like a crater.
Yeah,
that's what I was like, oh, he's gonna burn them.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking. Right. But then once I saw, oh no, they're just gonna play the velocity game. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, that's even worse. Yeah. that's worse. It's one thing to get burnt to a crisp. Mm-hmm. That's fine. You're dead.
Right.
To hit the ground and you still breathing.
Right.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, you're done.
You're cooked. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. She was knocked out. I liked her through the movie. She a little annoying, but I like not the character, not the actress. She wasn't annoying, but like the character.
The role that she was playing
was a little annoying. I'm like, why are you so mean? And why are you so bad? Like, she looked good though. I ain't gonna lie, man.
And then when you see how much she gave up for
to stop
the role,
she gave her humanity just to be like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, again, all the characters in this movie, excellent.
Yeah.
And if you think I'm talking bad about you, I'm talking bad about the character that you played because you did an excellent job. Just like Palpatine. I love to hate Palpatine because he's a good actor that played this role, and you hate to love him because he's doing such a good job. He's always one step ahead of you. Lex Luthor was always steps ahead of him, Superman, and it's all because Superman wasn't thinking. And it's comic book accurate as well, because there are multiple times where Lex Luthor is always steps ahead of him. That's why I felt like I was reading a comic book but in a movie form, because it was just like, oh, Superman is losing. He's always down. And then when we get to the last issue, like issue 5 or issue 6, Superman finds a way and he wins. That's what I liked about it.
Yep.
That's what I liked. And I wanted to touch on this. I told you at the beginning. Let's give a shout out to Cat Grant. Cat Grant. Oh, man. These people who are the casting role, y'all, both of them. Matter of fact, Seth said not to push this button, but Cat Grant, my God, Uncle Shannon Sharp.
He's overdoing the soundboard again.
I see. I got the soundboard. I'm a problem.
You thought it was bad the last video. Towards the last 3 minutes, he's acting up again.
Cat Grant, man. I was, when they showed Cat Grant, I knew it was Cat Grant when she walked by. I was like, Cat Grant? Oh, wait, Cat Grant. Look, forget everybody else. Forget Superman. Forget Lois Lane. Forget Lex Luthor. Forget the plot of the movie. She is the movie. I can't pronounce her name, her real name, and I really wish I could, because I need to give you a shout out, girl. Call her brother, all right?
Miss Hoover.
Yeah, Hoover. Her last name is Hoover. So Hoover, you know your name. What's up? I had to give like the last couple of shout outs to you at the end of the podcast. But we will kind of end it like this. You know how I am with movies. I didn't do this for Jurassic World, so
it didn't need one.
Yeah,
it didn't need one.
Yeah, I would definitely need to see that. Well, I mean, as far as like, would you see it again?
Do what, Jurassic World? No.
Yeah.
No.
You wouldn't see it again?
It was good. Oh, Superman, yes.
Right.
Jurassic World, no, because we didn't do. I'm saying that now because we didn't do it last time.
Right,
Jurassic World, sure. No, I would not.
Okay.
Felt rushed.
We got Bella in here, everybody. It would not be a video if she don't show up at all in this video. So shout out to Bella. But okay, so
Jurassic World, I would never see it again. I'm sorry, I just wouldn't. It's rushed. But the Superman movie, I already said I'm seeing it again.
Yeah.
Like the second I walked out of there, I said, I gotta see this again.
Yeah, that's how I am. Yeah. So this is definitely a movie to go see twice.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh yeah? Well, you got the time.
I'm off.
Yeah. Yeah, you got the time to do that. Annabelle was like, Dad, I was like, because, you know, there's a way we can watch movies without need to go to the theater. Yeah. I'm not going to mess it up. But she was like, no, I really want to see it in the theater. She wants that the atmosphere of it all. So,
they didn't see it yet?
No, because it's not my weekend with them.
Yeah.
Next weekend we can go see it. There's no movie coming out, so we can definitely see it next weekend.
Yeah, might as well.
Yes, but this definitely a movie to go see twice, if not for Superman or.
I definitely want to see it again because I'm pretty sure there's stuff I missed, like
You'll
in the
pick up.
background.
Mhm.
I know there's stuff because they do a good job at that, putting stuff in the background and things like that. So I know I have to see it again,
Right.
just for that reason.
Yeah, so definitely shout outs to Superman. Definitely go see it again. It's a good movie. Shout outs to if you don't see Superman for anything else, go see Cat Grant. That's what it is. All right, so I want to give a huge shout out to, and as always, Famous Studios for allowing us to come here and geek out and act funny and just get our nerd on. I want to give a shout out to Elijah for always staying him. I want to give a shout out to Bella for always showing up in the movie. And I want to definitely give a shout out to I definitely want to give a shout out to Chris. Because without Chris, man, this show wouldn't be what it is. And I try to stay funny. But yeah. I've been Kev, Chris been Chris, Elijah been Elijah, you've been you. Let's stay in tune, y'all. Shout out to Cat Grant, dog.
Forget Cat Grant.
I didn't mean to do that. You go, girl. Give it up.
Anything Cat Grant? Come on, man.